So taking that blue from the BH Take Me Back to Brazil palette, this is going to be my transition shade, and I did build this up a little bit. I put 2 to 3 layers of this shade, and I'm going to keep referring back to this shade and this brush throughout the video just to blend out any harsh edges. So taking this blue shade from the Morphe palette, I'm going to be applying this as my next shade. It's just a little bit darker than the first shade, so I'm going to start building that dimension and that depth with these next darker shades. And after I build this up a few times, I'm going to blend it out with that previous brush like I said. This is just to make sure there's no harsh lines. I'm also going to apply some tape because I want a sharp edge, and this is going to help me do it. So now with that blue from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, it's just like, I don't know, the blue gets deeper and deeper by a little bit, but it's whatever. I'm going to be doing the same thing, just applying it in like the same places in the same motion, just because I want to get all of these colors in the same place, but I just want it to go deeper and deeper. So yeah, blending it out and all that stuff, and then I'm going to go in with this navy shade from the Morphe palette. This is just going to start like really giving me that intense inner and outer corner like you see in the eye that's already done. So I'm taking it on a small blending brush, and I'm just going to be placing it on the inner and outer corner and then just blending it and connecting it on top. And as you can see in the other eye, like you can still see those dark shadows on top of that metallic shade that we put. So that's exactly what I want. I'm just going to keep going and keep building this shade up because I really want it to be a transition from like the lighter blue shades to the black that we're about to use. So you want to make sure that this is nice and blended and that it's pretty pigmented, because if not, it's going to be like you did it for nothing, you know what I mean? So now using the black from the Morphe palette, I'm going to be doing the same thing that I did with the navy blue, but this is an even like more precise blending brush, and I'm just going to be applying it in the same motion in the same places and, you know, building it up. But I don't want this like look to just be like black with a little bit of blue. I want to make sure that that blue is completely there, so I'm going to be blending out the edges of this black with the navy blue shade that I used. And then, you know, I'm going to go back in with the previous brushes and all that stuff. So I'm just going to be building up this color and blending it out as always. So using Tarte shape tape, I'm going to cut my crease in a halo type of style. So I'm not going to actually like start in the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to make sure that it's like a halo, you know, in the center of all that shadow that I put. And I'm going to make it really crisp and really sharp on the top and really make sure to blend out the edges into the black. So I'm actually after this going to apply some NYX glitter primer on top of it, because the shade that I want to use, I really want to make sure that it has like a lot of metallicness to it, so yeah. So this shade that I'm using, I actually made by myself. I like scraped a bunch of different eyeshadows together, like 3 different eyeshadows together, because in the inspiration video that I saw, I don't have like a shade like it, so I just made my own shade. So yeah, basically I'm packing this onto the glitter primer to make sure it's not sticky, and once I have like a nice layer of that, I'm going to go in again with my brush wet, like I'm going to spray my brush and then go over it just to make sure that it's more metallic. So yeah, I'm going to now go in with black on that blending brush, and I'm going to put that on the edges of this cut crease halo eye thing so that it could like really blend nicely together, as you see in the other eye that's done. And after this, I'm just going to like slowly blend it into the outer and inner corners, and then I'm going to go back in with the shade that I used with the metallic blue shade, and I'm going to go even over the black edges just so that it looks like the most blended that it can be. So after we take that tape off, we have a crisp line, which is exactly what I wanted, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and I'm going to coat my top lashes. This is the same mascara I'm going to use on my bottom lashes as well, but the eyelashes that I used are Hollywood Hills by Morphe. I love these lashes. They're super wispy and super pretty, and they go with almost any eye look. But then we're going to move on to the lower lash line, and I basically did the exact same process as the top, like all the matte shades. I did the exact same thing. I kind of mixed a few matte shades together that were kind of similar in color, but as you can see, I'm just going in with the lightest color and working my way to the darkest color, and that is basically the end of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.